Hi everybody. I'm Ruslan, and today I'll be doing my persuasive essay on the topic teenage pregnancy, and here are my audience. Please have. Okay, so including the cameraman. All right, so let's get it started. Okay. Did you know 3 of the teenagers in American girls will be pregnant at least once before the age of 20, and that's nearly 750,000 teen pregnancy every year in America, and also more than that, 50% of those teenagers will have a second children within 1 year of the first child. This increase in teen pregnancy is due to the inadequate sexual education available in the adults, lack of knowledge, lack of resources for birth control, and the environment they grow up on. This increase the teenage pregnancy. First, we look at the reason why we need to stop the teen pregnancy. Secondly, we look at the different ways to follow to stop the teenage pregnancy, and finally we'll go through the benefits of avoiding teen pregnancy in early life. So first we'll start with the problem teen facing due to the early pregnancy and its effect in their future life. So, according to the survey data that was conducted by the national campaign, 6 out of 10 pregnancies of the couples between the 6 out of 10 pregnancies are in the couples between the age of 19 to 24 is unplanned. What this means is the couple they have no idea what's going on in their present life, and they don't know nothing about the future. So what this means is, like, we cannot let this type of careless parents have a child and spoil their future. Due to those carelessness in the parents, the child will have no good future in their life, and hence so we should avoid having early pregnancy in the early life of any teen. Secondly, parenthood is the leading reason that the teen girls drop out of school. More than half of the teen mothers never graduated from high school, and on top of that, less than 2% of the teen moms earn a college degree by the age of 30, which is quite a late age to get at least a college degree for a teen. Hence, what that means is teen parents with the child are having problem with the school and completing their further education. They cannot manage the time for the school and the child simultaneously, which lead them to with no education in their life and no good future. So the third point I have is NBC once reported that 1 in 4 children in the United States are being raised by a single parent, a percentage that is higher than the other developed countries in the United States. And this is expected to rise. By the year 2025 to 2030, the percentage is expected to rise more than 10%, which is quite sad, because this type of early pregnancy will affect the parent with the teen and the coming child as well. These are just a few alarming points that I'm mentioning in the short speech. So in real life, there are more than there are many problems the teen can face with the pregnancy. Now we know why we need to stop the early pregnancy and the problem that teens are facing due to it. So let's look at some of the measures that we can take to stop it and save our future and the child's future. First of all, education. Education is the foremost basic need when it comes to avoiding bad influences in children or any adult. Teens should be introduced to sex education early in the school and early in the colleges. They should be taught about the bad effects of it and its consequences. Lack of sex education and teen trying to explore new things they aren't taught in the school led to the bad consequences later in their life. For example, being pregnant early. Second, using contraceptives. When it comes to prevent the pregnancy, nothing is nothing is more effective than using a contraceptive. So it can help to avoid the pregnancy, even if something happens within the teen. So the third point I got is the legal abortion. A lot of teens in the country still have some bad impression about abortion because of their old traditional and their old beliefs. People should be be educated about the good effects of abortion and the positive things, not the negative things about the abortion. On the fourth point, I got employment, because poverty has always been the both cause and the consequences of the teen pregnancy. It's in fact the it's a fact that this is the problem. This has been seen in mainly middle class and lower class family rather than on a higher richer family, because maybe because of poverty, parents cannot provide the children a better education, and they cannot look for the good role model, which led them to this kind of problem in their life. So let's see, since we've seen the steps to avoid the early pregnancy, let's see how avoiding early teen pregnancy help teen in their future. So the first point I got is child born with the planned pregnancy and to married couples tend to have more stable early start of life financially, physically, and mentally. So what that means is like if a couple they have a they have a plan for the life and they are already settled, and so if they are financially strong, they can afford a child, and those child will have a better start in their life. They will have they can get everything they need from the parents and all the attention and financially and emotionally. So child have a better future in that family. Teenager, the second thing, teenager can have more times for themselves to enjoy their young life and can plan for their further education and their career, rather than having family early in their life and not knowing what to do in the later in the future. As I said earlier, because the parents they won't have time to get the education because they have to give the time for children. So the teenagers will have more time for themselves and planning their future. Couples can have a settled life if they abort early pregnancy and focus on future, and helps them saving money early in their in life rather than spending on child supports and other things for the children. We can as I said earlier, we can as a teenager we can have enough time for ourselves, and we can study further and get a good good knowledge and get a good job, so we can save money for the later, and we can plan the children, plan for having the children, and we can give them a better life. And so in conclusion, we have seen the reason why we need to stop early pregnancy, its consequences, and measures to stop it, and also how teens can have a healthy life in the future, avoiding it. So last thing, children are like the wet cement. Whatever falls on them makes an impression. So let all of us be a good role model for the children, and teach the children about this problem, and let's make them avoid in their life. As myself, I want to help others and be socially responsible for what seems to me is one of the most difficult problems teens are facing in today, especially in America. Teenage pregnancy have never been a good decision for any teens, any guy, any girl, to build their career In fact, it can be hurdle in the quest of a good education and a good future if it's not planned early ahead. Children need all the love and attention they want, so teen parents may not be able to give what they can and what the children want whenever they need. As the teenagers themselves are not capable of making their own decisions due to the lack of education, money, due to poverty and all. And hence, in such situation, we can only hurt the children and ourselves, making children a burden. So, at last, I want to tell you that children are the blessings from the God. Let's not make them a burden of our life. Before you decide to have a children, make sure you can give all the time to them and all the love and attention they need from you. So think ahead and think wise. Thank you.